How goes, guys? Do your back? And it's been a while. I had to go on a little break for like a week or two. I don't remember how long it was, just basically for exams and all these things. But we are back and we are gonna talk about one of the biggest stooges on the internet, the rat himself, Jack Dorsey. I think that's his name. Like I said, I don't know how to pronounce it, but a few days ago, he posted a video called My Girlfriend Called the Cops on Me. Now, before I start getting into this, let me just clarify. I think both him and his ex girlfriend, or whatever they are now, are pieces of shit, and they both deserve the absolute worst in life, alright? Now, if you don't know who Jack Dorothy is, he's basically a person who makes videos, well, his popular videos are when he presses someone or annoys someone or like tries to fight someone, but he has his security guard step in because he's a massive fucking bitch. That's the only way I can put it. All right. So that's his main form of content, and he's been doing this for a few years, the YouTube thing. But it just gets worse and worse. All right. He's an actual douchebag. He used to, I just think he still does. He promotes his girlfriends, or well, he did promote his ex-girlfriend's OnlyFans, and the other people that he helps promote on OnlyFans to the children audience that watches him on Instagram and on YouTube. And he just got a bad rep from that because, having an adult industry is one thing, but actively advertising it to the younger people, like children and people who are really easily manipulated, easily getting easily addicted to stuff. When you're young, you get addicted to things easier than when you're adult because you know right from wrong more and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, he did that. And in his latest video, like I said, he said his girlfriend called the cops on him. Now there is this little bit here that I'm gonna play for you of him going on a rant about like how he provided for this woman and he started making less money because of it and all of these things. And yeah, just look at this clip.
Don't even know her. It's insane. Like, evil, bro. She's been plotting this shit for a minute. This bitch used me for fucking money. For real. For sure. I never thought it would be possible, but it's obvious. It's like no bitch flips like that in 24 hours, changes their passwords to absolutely everything, calls the cops to me to take all their shit, and like that. Like, who the fuck does that after I've done everything for this girl for the past 2 years? I've done more for this girl the past 2 years than I've done for my mom the whole fucking life. And I'm a fucking millionaire. That's what's sad about that. It's like I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this girl. I've spent 800 days in a row with this girl, and this is how I get fucking treated. Like, what the I can't believe it, bro. You do everything for a girl and she fucking calls the cops on you to come pack her shit? Like, what the fucking fuck are you shitting me?
So as you could see, he basically just says that he provided for this woman, he did everything for her, no one else will ever treat her better than he did. Um, which I, in my opinion, think is false. If I see how you treat other people, I'm pretty sure I can assume how you treat the woman that stays with you. All right, it's not that hard of an assumption to make. Um, it is actually really sad. He also said he went from making 1.5 million to like 100K because he spent all his time on this woman instead of videos. I mean, like videos that get 20,000 likes, like I went on a private jet with Antonio Brown, or we got arrested at the Bob House, or I made McKinley cry. It's not original, all right? It's boring. You are boring. The only thing going for you is that you're an absolute massive fucking asshole. That's all you have. You don't have any piece of creativity in you, all right? So basically, that's what happened. And I just want to add, 1.5 million. That was probably from all of the revenue from the OnlyFans girls that he, of course, promotes and lets stay at his house, and he takes a portion of their money. That's probably why he made that money. And now he says he makes like 100K. Probably not anymore, all right? He barely gets 100K views on a video these days. So I'm pretty sure that's not happening. He's not making 100K a month. It's pretty false. And yeah, he just went on this entire rant, basically just like he provides for the women. He provides for the women. The thing is, women are not just gonna like who you are just because you buy them things. It's not how it works. They also want to be treated well. And like I said, you can make an assumption from how he treats other people, how he treats people that he quote unquote loves. There's this other part where he also, I'll show it here.
You gotta get out of my house. I didn't let you doesn't own this house. I didn't say you can come in my house.
Her address
I
is
don't
on
care.
here. She's a resident here.
I don't care. You
We're
guys
not
aren't
here to
allowed
do
in my
it.
house.
We're not here to have a hard
You guys
time.
aren't allowed in my house.
He just shouts at the police officer to get out of his house because they don't have a warrant or whatever. He's not allowed in his house. That's not how it works. They were called to escort the girl into the house so she can get her stuff and then escort her out so you don't do weird shit. Apparently, he threatened her, which is a new low for Jack Doherty. Pretty sure anything that he threatens people with is with his bodyguard because he is, like I said, basically nothing. All right, he can't do any damage. He's a little rat with no muscle, with no experience in fighting. He just has his security guard. Even later in the video, you could have seen he tells his security guard to get the other woman, his ex's friend, out of the house. You know, because he can't do it himself. And he calls her a bitch and all of these things. You know, in front of a police officer. After the police were called because you threatened your girlfriend, and you still act like that. Now, I'm not going to show you the clip of him in his stream because he turned like a whole 180 talking about how good a person she is and he doesn't want to talk any shit about her after releasing this video, of course. Now, in all honest opinion, my all honest opinion, I think he deserves this. You know, if you're a person that promotes adult videos to children or who treats other people so poorly and then also lets your bodyguards physically harass them and hit them and maybe send them to the hospital and stuff like that, I feel like you deserve to lose everything you have. You're an absolute piece of shit and you don't deserve anything that you have gotten in life or had the privilege of experiencing. You should have been somewhere at McDonald's scooping fries with the personality you have. Now, I know the whole thing is people change. Some people change for the better when they have money. Some people change for the worst. I just think instead of saying they change, you just see their true selves. As soon as people get money, they show who they really are because they don't have to care anymore about that situation of the money and stuff like that. You know, you can experience you start getting that confidence again when you have money. It's just how the world works, all right? In today's age, the money rotates around the world. It's just how it is. If you have money, you can enjoy the world. If you have no money, you can't technically enjoy everything the world has to offer. You can still enjoy it, but yeah, not like everything like the world has to offer, you know. And yeah, I just think he just showed who he really was. He's a spoiled little brat that his parents never taught any manners, any discipline. They didn't discipline him. They didn't teach him what respect is towards elderly people or towards other people. And he just thought that the world rotated around him, and all of that is coming to light that it is not. Now, if you do look on the video about where he talks about his girl calling the cops on him, you can actually see the like to dislike ratio. 2.7k likes, 12k dislikes. And everyone is just clowning on him in the comments, of course. Here is Skeeth the Third, or whatever his name is. She didn't call the cops on you. She asked the cops to escort her as she got her stuff. The body cam footage is out and you need to grow up, man. Like, everyone's just clowning on this man because he is an actual man-child crying about things that are like part of the adult life. You know, if you threaten someone, they're gonna call the cops on you if they stay in the same home so they can get their shit. She also locked him out of the spicy page, so he can't get any more of the revenue that she makes from there. So I think that's the main reason why he's upset. Because if you look at his lifestyle and look at his expenses and the money he theoretically takes in, he is gonna start being broke soon if he doesn't get his money up. You know, it's just how it is. So no more bodyguards, no more nice houses, no more nice cars. He's gonna have to sell those things to have like money, you know. And I think as soon as he loses his bodyguard, some shit is gonna happen to him because there's a lot of people who dislike him and they'll probably beat the living fuck out of him when they see him in public because that's what he lets his security guards do. You know, his bodyguards do the same thing. So without his bodyguards, the man's gonna get absolutely clowned on. Probably. I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of people, like I said, comments that just like, here's a logger 22. This is fine proof that you can have money and still be a total loser. Exactly. Everyone just hates this guy. She was never yours, bro. She was everyone's. from Gamer Down Under 69, of course, that's his name. This your Crossfire BQ9IB. This is a shot to the heart to this guy, and he said, "Bro, is she left you because you're not a real man?" With a cat emoji. Now we all know what the cat emoji means, all right? But it's just proof when you don't have respect for anyone else in this world, and you go around disrespecting people, actually filming yourself disrespecting people, and then running away when they confront you, and then your bodyguards take over by harassing the guy. You know, not a lot of people will respect you for that. They will see you as a massive, as this guy said, cat emoji, and that's all you will ever be in the people's eyes if you don't change your ways. Now, I sincerely hope he doesn't change his ways. I hope he goes down in a fire. You know, he just stays the same, and you just see him unravel and lose all his shit. And then after that, I hope he gets all his shit together and maybe just leads a normal life after that or whatever. But yeah, it's actually it's gonna sound bad, but it was actually fun to see someone that's such a huge dick just getting what he deserves. As they say, karma is a bitch. But in any case, that's all I'm gonna say about this situation. If you guys end up enjoying, what to do. Like, subscribe, share, notify yourself, and I'll put my blink on the back, click the notification bell. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully I'll just see you guys in the next one. Cheers!